Soft Brexit, Brexit means Brexit, red, white and blue Brexit, we've heard it all, haven't we? I mean, all these sort of terms being thrown around. But really, this resignation comes down to how the United Kingdom is going to negotiate with the European Union in these final stages of the withdrawal from the EU. And David Davis resigning late last night, ideally to catch the headlines on a Monday morning. Well, his resignation welcomed by Nigel Farage, who said that May's response shows she's controlled by the civil service. Now, this is a key point here. Nigel Farage, obviously a proponent of what you could call a hard Brexit, a complete split from the EU and all of its rules, regulations and trading areas. Nigel Farage here saying, for Brexit to succeed, we must get rid of this awful, duplicitous PM. So that was his take on her agreement on Friday. He sees David Davis standing up against that for a hard Brexit. Peter Bone, a Conservative MP, also saying, David Davis has done the right thing and a principled and brave decision. The PM's proposals for Brexit are in name only. So you can see here, these are the really proponents of what we would call a hard Brexit. They want a complete break and they see the PM as going soft on the EU and her proposals. Well, it's not just David Davis who stood down. Let's just bring up Steve Baker. You might not have heard of him before, but he's a junior minister in that department. He has stood down as well, according to a government source. Why does that matter? I mean, who is he and why does it matter? Well, Mark Wallace sums it up quite well, saying that for many people, Steve Baker was like a canary in the mine, he says, in that people would trust the government's position as long as Steve Baker was in there. These are the Brexiteers. They would trust that things are going okay if Steve Baker was there. Well, now he's stood down, he's resigned. People saying, well, maybe that's a warning sign for the Brexiteers, that they will see this as a rallying cry to tackle the PM and confront her on her position. Now, let's not forget, on Friday, we had this deal for Britain, agreed by a defiant Theresa May coming out of her Chequers country retreat, talking to the cameras of a new agreement, the United Kingdom going into negotiations with the EU, with a cabinet standing behind her. But there's a lot of questions up in the air, and those questions centre on these men. What next for Michael Gove, Boris Johnson and Liam Fox, key Brexiteers in that cabinet? Will they follow the Brexit secretary and leave, or could they take his job? We'll let you know as it happens.